Hey guys, what's going on? Jesse Sanchez here with Ultratech. On today's video, I wanted to talk to you about this cool product that I didn't even intentionally want to buy. I was kind of forced into buying it. It's the GE Profile Combo Washer and Dryer. And I'm making a video on it because I'm really impressed with it. Check it out. So here it is. Kind of throw some clothes in there, some towels. I press the power button. I get a cool graphic with some colors here. I can choose towels, but I'm just gonna leave it at normal. It's going to wash and dry at the same time. Once I hit play, it's gonna tell me how long approximately it's going to take. And when I come back, it's going to be nice and dry. So why were we forced to buy this washer and dryer? Well, we recently purchased this house that we're now living in, and the old owners left behind some other stuff. Some of the stuff included the fridge and washer dryer combo. So when we looked at the house, they had a nice looking washer and dryer, and it was a all-in-one, which doesn't include a vent for the dryer. So if you come check this out here, you can see it has the cold and hot water, and then the part to get rid of the water. It has a 120 volt regular power connection. And when we actually moved in, besides the fact that it's brutal moving in, we were all tired of moving stuff all day. When we came to load clothes in here, it started washing it no problem. But then when it went to dry, it just wouldn't work. So we did bring our old washer and dryer from our old house, but that's the traditional ones where you need a duct to get the heating out for the dryer. And unfortunately, this house does not have a setup for that. So I either had to pay a plumber to install that, or purchase a similar combo with washer and dryer all in one. So we looked at a different model that was less expensive than this, because this costs, we got it at $2,100. There's some alternatives at $1,500, but the reviews are mixed. They're not so good. This one has great reviews. So I told my wife, let's just go with the best, take the hit, and hopefully it saves us, time and effort, and we get the best results possible. And so far, I'm impressed with it. And yes, it's doing everything that we're asking for it to do. We had like a huge pile of clothes, and like a whole week's worth of clothes, and we were able to knock most of it down in just about one day, which included about 4 times that we fully loaded this machine up, and we caught up in about a day and a half. All right, guys, so this GE Profile washer dryer combo measures 46 inches high, it's 28 inches wide, and it has 32 inches of depth. So that's a pretty big boy. When the Best Buy delivery people came over, they said it's, I'm not sure of the exact weight, but they said it's 400 or 500 pounds. I gotta verify that. I'll put it in the bottom of the video to see. But they said it's one of the heaviest that they deliver. And a lot of people quit on it because if they live on second floor or third floors, it's just too heavy for the guys to get it in there. So it definitely take account the space. You need a big space for it, which you should, at least for the width, since you would be replacing washer and dryer with just one machine, but just keep that in mind. So the MSRP for this baby is $2,800, I believe, and we got on a Black Friday special for $2,100, and right now it's back up to $2,500. So be ready to pay that price. So some of the cool features in this is that it has smart dispense detergent and smart dispense softener. So what that means is you simply load up this container here and you'll be able to use that multiple times for multiple washes. So you can just throw your clothes in there, set it and forget it. I'm gonna fill this up a bit. I think I just fat fingered the machine. So as you can see, it's filled with all that detergent. You close this and the machine's gonna detect how much it has in there. And you do the same thing for the fabric softener. So according to their manual, once you fill these up, you can get up to 32 washes without having to refill it. So you fill this up and you're all set. You can go 32 washes. Another thing is this filter, because this doesn't have a duct, it recirculates a lot of the air. So it has this filter that you can clean up after a few washes. And this side too, you can take this off and wash it if you want to. So another cool thing is that this machine, even though it does both washing and drying, you're just gonna need a 120-volt electrical outlet. So normally the dryers will require double that, the 240 volts, which is that special connection. And what that means for you is you can use any regular outlet, and because it's 120 volts, it actually saves you a lot of on your energy bill. It's gonna save you a lot of money. And you can even do a rebate with your electric company where they'll give you back some money back. A second pro of this machine is the ventless heat pump. So you could pretty much throw it anywhere in the house as long as you're giving it cold, hot water and electrical. You're all set. As you saw in my setup, I just have the water hookup, the electrical, and the pipe to get rid of the water, and that's all you need. You don't need a duct. This machine can handle a lot of clothes. It's at 4.8 cubic feet that it can accept. And finally, the most important part, the washing and the drying, it's gonna take 1.5 hours if you do the quick setting. And it can take up to 3.5 hours on some of the big loads that we tested with towels and fully loaded. And even though it sounds like a lot of time, once you consider the savings that you get from loading the clothes in there and then coming back to dry clothes, it does save time. So in my house, my wife does most of the clothes, and what she tells me is that when she goes to do the old way and she throws the clothes in the washer, she'll sometimes forget because she goes to do other errands, and the clothes will stay there for a couple of hours sometimes. And if she forgets it in there for too long, she'll have to redo the whole cycle again because clothes get smelly pretty fast. What's beautiful with this, you get a notification not only on your machine, but once you load the app on your phone, you actually get a notification that it's complete. You'll get two notifications, one saying that it's 5 minutes, but that's usually off by 10 to 20, 30 minutes. So you'll want to listen to the one that says that the cycle is completed. And you once you get in there, the first time you get the clothes out, it's going to feel a little moist, but I believe it's from the pressure since there's no duct for the drying. But once you actually shake it off a little bit, it's fully dry. We haven't had any issues with that. It has some real good sensors that detects if everything is completely dry. Once it detects everything is dry, you're all set and good to go. And finally, another cool feature that it has is it has a delayed washing and drying. So let's say you want to you want to wake up to dry clothes in the morning, you just load it up. You go to the menu, set the delay for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and then you wake up and your clothes is ready to go. So overall, we're pretty happy with this washer dryer combo from GE Profile, and I'm definitely recommending it for you guys. We are definitely not sponsored by them. I was just highly impressed by this machine, so I feel many of you would benefit. And yes, it has a high price, but once you consider buying both machines, washer and dryer, they're very close in price, at least for the higher end ones. So that'll, be very close in price. We're very happy. We just had it for a couple of days now. So maybe I'll do an update to see how it performs, down the line. But they do have some nice warranty. They have, I believe, like a 10-year warranty on the motor, 5-year on certain parts, and then 1 year on everything. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And until next time, Ultratech out.